Gonna be a rainy one, boys. Gonna be a rainy truck retrieval today. Time to go get a new truck or what?
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Fintrail gear's looking good on you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fintrail keeping us nice and dry today.
Man.
What the duck? You're still in What the Duck's jacket for today.
I'm stealing your jacket.
Check out back out of mine. What's up? We gotta get Dip and Diesel his own custom Fintrail jacket. We gotta give this one back to What the Duck when we get done stealing it.
I'm stealing it.
Oh, stealing it for good.
You ain't getting this one back.
A 250. Supposed to be a maintenance day for the 250, but a truck popped up on Facebook Marketplace we can't pass up on, and we're going to get it. No matter the rain, we can't miss out on this deal. I think we pretty much got it all, guys. We got the Badland 12,000 pounder and the Fintrail. I'm not sure this is how you use this bag, but that's how it's gonna work today. We don't want water getting on our winch, so it always stays in the shed, always stays covered up. Another waterproof bag with cords, and we got an air pump for the tires in the garage because the tires are all the way air down. It's a 1956 truck, hasn't ran in 30 years. Somebody tried to get it running about 10 years ago but couldn't get it running. We're gonna see if we can get it running. I think you guys are gonna be stoked about this truck. We're about to hit the road with a 250 and head on down to head up to North Alabama where this truck is. Getting Diesel to go pick up the new truck. So I've never picked up a truck while it's storming outside, but we just don't have an option right now. We got to get this truck. It's a great deal. I think it'll be a great truck for the channel. This car is about to run me off this little private road. It's down in the sticks. This truck is definitely in the sticks. We are 1 minute out. We're 0.2 miles away. We are about to be at our destination. It was about an hour and 45-minute trip up north from where we are down in South Alabama. I'm hoping this truck's gonna be pretty good. What you think, Jonathan? I know it's gonna be a lot of work. Mater was a lot of work. I'll put a picture on the screen right now if you guys are new to the channel. My project truck Mater, we're 4BT coming swapping it right now. We picked it up about 6 months ago. We did all the work ourselves in the garage at the house. I think we had a couple things maybe outsourced, like the upholstery and the interior is all brand new outsourced, but most everything was done in the shop at the house, just like this truck will be. So put a picture before Mater and after Mater so you guys can kind of see what we do on the channel if you're interested in seeing these old trucks be restored. And by my GPS, that's his address. And that looks like a dirt or a like maybe like a hunting plot or something, like a deer plot or something down there. 154. Power lines for the county or something.
Might be somewhere right up here.
Arrived.
We're off to a good start. Getting lost. Can't find a good truck without getting lost first. I asked him if there was going to be plenty of room for me to put this truck and trailer in his yard and back up to it, and he said yes. I wonder if that's it. Do you see it back there? Dude, if that's it, there's no way I can swing into that.
I see a Jeep down there. I don't see the truck.
There's no way I can swing to that thing. I'm going to call him real quick, guys, and see where exactly he is. If he's back there, dude, there's no way my truck's going to fit through that tiny gate. That's like maybe a 10-foot opening. Maybe a 10-foot opening, and this is such a sharp corner. I'm about to give him a call. Barely squeezed on through, guys. Barely squeezed on through. It looks like it's 7 o'clock at night, and it is 3:30 in the afternoon, so the storm is just making it to where the lighting is terrible. I don't even know if you guys can see me well right now. But we're about to check out this truck. He said it's behind here somewhere. See a camper. Looks like we're about to get bogged down here in this. I think I see the truck. It's either the truck or it's another old truck.
There it is right there.
Oh, there it is, the 1956. He believes it's a 56. He's not for sure, but it's a GMC 1.5 ton dually. And we are about to check it out for the first time in person.
Got a bunch of farm implements out here.
Bunch of implements, so I'm about to have to jackknife this freaking truck to get back twisted.
Chevy with a service bed crane on it. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty sweet. All right, boys, we're about to get soaked looking at this truck, but it's worth it. Hopefully it's in a little bit better shape than it looked on the pictures. About to hop out there and find out. Springs still work good.
Looks a lot cleaner than the picture. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I was told that was a 277 cubic inch. Notice it's got GMC on the valve cover.
Yeah, I see
That's
that.
a totally different engine from the Chevrolet. You're probably too young to know about this, but it used to be what was called a gas plant. Gas car. I mean, it was much stronger and also bigger than Chevrolet.
Okay. Pull the dipstick. Still working well. Got a little oil in there.
It's not milky.
Sucks that it doesn't have an air cleaner on it though.
That's an 80s model Chevrolet carburetor.
Yeah, it looks a little different than what I was suspecting. So you said the hood does latch?
Yeah.
I need to pull a lever or anything?
I think it's hitting right here. Has to be pushed over that way.
You got to push down even on it. You push down more on the driver's side.
So I need to push down more this way?
I would say it's hidden right there.
So it needs to come over?
Yeah. You know how many miles are on it?
Showing, I'm operating from memory, 50 something or 60 something.
It says 96. That sound right?
Maybe so.
There's a hole in the floorboard on this side.
Uh-oh, that ain't good. The glass I was looking up, it's like $600 to replace the glass, but that's for all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, that's for all of them. Now that's not including seals. You gotta probably buy seals and pay somebody to install it.
We may be able to get away with just sanding this down a little bit and clear coating that.
Looks like it still has some color to it. You can tell that. Was this ever kept under a pole barn or anything, or did it sit outside its whole life? You think it's an old Air Force truck?
I mean, the blue color kind of seems like it would be.
Yeah.
And then it's got numbers on the top.
Numbers are pretty cool. The bed doesn't look, the frame for the bed doesn't look like it's in half bad shape. Looks like it could be cleaned up and repurposed. And drive shaft looks all together. Data plates right here. I'm trying to figure out what year it is. Got a serial number 303 Papa. Horsepower 130. Hopefully there's no. Oh, it's got a gas tank, fuel tank behind the seat. It's like yours.
A rat gonna jump out at us again? We were looking at this 51 that we got a couple months ago, and a rat jumped out at us when we went and looked at it. There's the air cleaner right here.
I opened an old washing machine up one time with in the woods. There was a nest with possums inside of it. That was a good scare.
Oh yeah, I bet. guarantee that brake pedal's gonna be locked up.
That brake pedal don't want to go down at all. Clutch doesn't feel terrible. I mean, it doesn't really feel good, but it feels better than I've seen before.
Not much to go wrong there.
Assuming it's a 4-speed?
I would assume it's a 3-speed.
A 3-speed?
I don't know if there were a lot of 4-speeds back then.
It's reverse. Let's throw off gears
1, 2, 3.
with reverse.
Might be reverse. Yeah. No, it says 4.
Yeah, it does say 4. I'm assuming
See if you can go up and over or farther back down.
3rd. Yeah, that's okay. So 1st, 2nd.
No, that would be reverse. You wouldn't go.
Yeah, you're
up
right.
and then
You're right.
over. Yeah.
I'm used to reverse being all the way to the right and down. That's how my Dodge, my 51 Dodge is to the right and down.
Mine's to the right and up. Seems like it'll go in gear.
E-brake. Nothing feels seized up. I don't know what all these knobs do. There's like 97 knobs in here. Think the ignition would still work?
Probably. The wires look pretty crunchy under there. Probably it's just the insulation looks pretty bad on all of it.
What do you think this bottle's from?
It's like an old ass U.
That's how you turn into the Hulk right there. You drink some of that water in there. All right, back to check underneath. Check the frame out. So low to the ground because the tires, it's so hard to tell what we're working with down here. Frame don't look terrible. I love this front end though. Front end looks sick. Looks like going down the road it just eats something in front of it. Looks nasty.
It's almost like the 51 we looked at in town.
Yeah, it's a
Almost
lot like
the
it.
front end, yeah.
The Ford, this body or this year, I think what was that, a 51?
It was 51, yeah.
So this is a little newer, but
It's definitely got an aggressive front end.
it
Yeah.
does. That's a sweet looking
All
front end.
those, all 8 bumpers that it has.
Yeah. It looks so cool, man. That's what caught my attention on the ad. It sucks it doesn't have the other mirror, but at least it's got one.
I just like how the headlights are like kind of encased like that.
So the interior is definitely in pretty bad shape, but Mater was in just as bad a shape. For sure. Mater didn't have that big of a hole in the floorboard right there under that. I'm not sure what that is, but
Can you move
Old
some of that
bottle.
junk off this side?
yeah, I moved some of it to see if there was rust holes through here, and I didn't see any rust holes through this floorboard up here.
Yeah, let me get in there real quick. Want some soup?
Yeah.
This one looks fairly good.
Yeah, so go over the other side real quick.
Everything looks good.
Oh, it works. Oh.
It works. 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 It wor
Almost fell. Did it pop it? Gonna get the GMC pulled out of its hole. It's been in for 30 years. Gonna use a tractor to do it so the winch isn't so strained on the F-250. Y'all can probably barely see anything. There it goes. Oh! Oh! There it goes. Somehow it turned itself straight. How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Dude, it turned itself straight almost.
It's driving by itself. There's a ghost in there.
There is a ghost in there. That was crazy. That was probably one of the worst truck pickups we've ever had. What do you think, Jonathan?
Yeah, we got
Pretty
soaked.
terrible.
But those fin trail jackets, man, they work.
Fin trail jackets, this jacket is dry.
Bone dry.
So is his, but we should have brought the pants. We got pants from Fin Trail and even waterproof boots. We have the whole setup and full body waders.
Yeah, we should have brought
another
that.
set, and definitely should have brought that. We knew it was going to be sprinkling. We didn't know it was going to be monsoon. And
Yeah,
we
like
should have planned for that.
You can see that.
We ended up, the truck was in a little bit worse shape than I was hoping for, so we ended up getting a little bit better of a deal on it. But these guys are driving crazy out here. I'm going to pay attention to the road and catch up with you guys when we get to the house. Get the GMC home safe. We need a nickname for it. And by the way, I've never owned a Chevy, never owned a GMC in my life, so it's the first one. So hopefully that Jimmy doesn't do me bad. And didn't they name a GMC truck? It wasn't like a little small truck named Jimmy?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's after the engine. I have to look that up, but I'm sure it is. It's got probably something to do with
We
it.
can call the truck Jimmy. It's got a Jimmy engine, call it Jimmy.
Good. Wouldn't be a bad name for it. Let us know down below what you guys think we should name the truck. Alright guys, so we made it back to the house. We don't have a name for it. We got no name in the back right here. The GMC Jimmy's engine truck. And I'm glad we made it back in one piece. It finally stopped raining. We're going to go inside in a minute and do the actual outro, but I just wanted to show you guys. This is where the truck's going to sit for a couple of days while I have work, and then the first couple things we're going to be doing on this truck is just deep cleaning the heck out of this thing. Just cleaning it, degreasing it, using our gunk products, our degreasers, and we got to get some rubber. He says that he believes the tires will take wind, but I don't think they will, dude. I really don't think they
doubt
will.
that.
I don't. The best bet these things have is if we jack up the front end, try to shoot it with some very low pressure and just see what happens. We don't want to blow these things off. Of course, these are some dangerous rims wheels. We'll get into that, but GMC badges, front, back. I love the grill on this thing. I'm so excited about what me and Jonathan are already talking about what we're going to be doing to this truck. This thing's going to blow you guys' mind. If you like the Mater build, you're going to want to stay tuned for this GMC. This thing's going to be sick. The things that we already are starting to think about, just like Mater. We got Mater, thought about some things, immediately rolled into it. This truck's going to be the same exact way.
It's definitely not like Fat Tony.
It's not like Fat Tony in the matter that it's not, everything is just far-fetched. As far as Fat Tony was so big, it was so far gone. Everything was rusted. Everything was an issue. This truck, getting it started, I hope it's a little bit easier than Fat Tony. I'm hoping that we can patch the rust holes that are in it. There's definitely rust holes in the floorboard and things we're gonna have to deal with. But I love that it's got a pretty solid bed on it that we can hopefully deck it over, and we don't know exactly what we're gonna do as far as the suspension goes on this truck, and if we want to lower it and have it like a rat rod, clear coat it, sand it down, then clear coat it, or just actually have it factory height, lift it a little bit. He thinks it's an Air Force or a Navy truck. He thinks it's a military truck. So I got to do some research on if it was or not, because there's numbers on the top of the cab. We'll show you that in another video.
I think they saw that on the GoPro footage.
They've seen it already. So he thinks it's a military truck. We're gonna have to get into the history of this truck and really try to figure out where it was and get as much information as we can on it. He's had it for 30 years, hasn't started at one time. So me and Jonathan, you know, there's a Will It Start video coming. There's a disaster detail video coming. And it's all going to be probably within the next week or so. We're going to hit this thing hard in December. We're going to try to upload every other day in December, so hit those push notifications on. Let's check out the shop. This thing ain't going into the shop until it's spotless. I was already telling Jonathan, nothing's going to go into this shop in anywhere near that shape.
And with that new gate, man, putting it in this spot was a breeze.
Took 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you guys didn't see the video, what was it, I guess 2 days ago by this point, here's the shop. This is pretty much, other than the banners, we got to throw up some Eastwood banners. We got to throw up our reels. We're getting pneumatic reels, electrical reels, water hose reels. All that stuff's going to be on the wall. But for the most part, this is how the shop layout's going to be. When we get the old GMC Jimmy truck in here, we're going to clean it the best we possibly can. Then we're going to be bringing it in here, cutting out the old metal with the plasma cutter, welding in new metal. We got to get some tanks so we can MIG and possibly stick that bed on, because the U-bolts are just trash on that thing. We may get new U-bolts, we may weld it to the frame, I don't know yet. We may probably U-bolt it is what I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards right now. But all our gunk products are gonna be getting
put to the test, dude. They're gonna get put to the test. That rust remover, definitely gonna get put to the test right there.
Rust remover, engine degreaser, I mean, dude, parts cleaner for our carb. We got our Eastwood workbench.
Carb clean, brake clean.
We're ready to go. We're ready to go. So hope you guys are ready and sticking tuned to this build. Stay tuned if you're new. Be sure you subscribe. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. And a huge shout out to Jonathan behind the camera, Dippin' Diesel. He's always linked down below, always giving me a hand. We got to find him a new truck so we can go pick him up a new truck too. I definitely owe him. Definitely for helping me out today.
Yeah, that was kind of one of the worst truck pickups we've done.
Today was terrible, and we knew it was going to be bad. I asked him 300 times, "Are you sure?" He was down. He's always down to help, so I always got to repay him in that aspect. So we got to get him a new truck. He's got to sell the truck he currently has, so we go pick him up a new truck too. But he's definitely has some new stuff on his channel right now. He's got a doomsday rig going on right now. It's pretty exciting. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for staying all the way to the end. Subscribe if you guys are new. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Comment down below your name ideas for the new GMC truck. Peace.